Hello, beautiful souls. Today is October 23rd. It's officially Scorpio season 2, which I am a Scorpio. So, for all my fellow Scorpios, it's our time to rise. Rise above and eliminate those old habits or reoccurring habits that hinder us. Let them go. See the deep, deep lesson in them and be at peace with them and let them go. And it was so magical this weekend. I had such a magical, magical moment, guys. So, I'm always trying to strive to be better. There's nothing that is true perfection, but you got to strive to be better. Be a better person, be a better listener, be more patient, and always practice empathy. Always think about if you're having some kind of dilemma, always think about the shoe on the other foot. Wear the person's shoe and come into a real state of communication, acceptance, and understanding. And this weekend, I was tested that, guys. And I hate to say it, but I failed. But then I had to heal so much because I knew I didn't choose to do it in a more constructive way. I let my emotions get the best of me when I should have remained calm and empathetic and sympathetic about the other person. It's harder when it's someone that you truly love because sometimes you love a person more than they love themselves. And it gets so frustrating. But you have to remain calm and use your voice and use your words to start to try to stir up thinking in that person's mind. Help them to start to think about what they're doing. Think about the choice and how they could be making a better choice. Help them take every little step that they need to, every little necessary step, starting all from the mind. All that forward thinking, guys, is so important. And if someone is blinded because the person that's going through whatever dilemma that they're going through, whatever tragedy that they're going through, they are still processing. Their minds are still in a state of processing, so they're not open to even to figure out the solution yet because they're still in shock. Right? We've all been there. We've all been in a state of shock, and we're like processing, and we have to catch our breath, and we have to start breathing normally back to our natural breaths. And then once that settles, which could take some time, then we could come in a state of learning and accepting and evaluating, what can I do? What do I need to reiterate or implement in my life to avoid this from ever happening again? And what did I do so I'm never falling into the same habit again? And that's what I did this weekend because I wasn't proud of myself and how I conducted myself. I wasn't proud how I was reactive and not responsive. And it got the best of me. And I chose to bring it up in a unprofessional environment too, which wasn't good for me and wasn't good for that other person either. Because I couldn't even give the conversation my undivided attention because I was on a client. So always just choose the right words and choose the right state of environment when you're having to work things out with a certain somebody. That's my main thing today. And with that said, guys, I did some deep inner healing, deep inner reflection this weekend, and God, I found myself again. It felt so good to learn from the situation, and a whole rebirth took place. I cried, I screamed, I was mad at myself, I hurt with the person because I can't believe I wasn't there for them and being their support system and being a state of salvation for them. It really just hurts my soul because I should have been there. I should have been a better person, but hey, I choose to be better today. I choose to be responsive and not reactive, and I choose to be there for you. So if any of you guys know me personally, need someone to talk to, please come to me and I will be there for you guys because we just always need to be there and support one another. And with that said, I still need your support too. If y'all could please go in my posts that I'm sharing. I have to remain in top 5 tonight to still be on the cover of Inked magazine and win $25,000 is truly what I want, to open up my own personal spiritual retreat center in a remote area such as Costa Rica, where I could practice this lifestyle on a daily 24-hour basis, minute to minute, because I have to shut this person off when I'm at work and being my cosmetologist self. So sometimes some people like to listen to what I have to say, and I could go ahead and show them this side of me, but I would like to really manifest this whole lifestyle into my physical form and it be my whole reality on a daily basis. And you guys would help me do that by voting. So please go vote. And if you can, purchase Music Care votes. There's the lowest price is $10 and it doubles my votes. So you purchase $10, and each dollar is one vote. So if you purchase 10, then it turns into 20 votes. So if you guys could please go do that, share it on your wall, get more people involved. I do believe in collective working together as a collective, because we all need our support. We all need each other's support, and we're always could be, a place for, like I said, a salvation for somebody, a sanctuary where they could feel safe and they could bring up a certain topic that otherwise wouldn't, be acceptable, or maybe it's hard for them just to bring it up and be there for them. That's what I want to be. And that's what I encourage all you guys to be too, for people, especially people that you love and that you have a connection with. And just know that everyone is on their own state of evolution, and everyone is in different states of maturity. Different life lessons are being thrown at them at this time, and something that they're struggling with is something that perhaps you have conquered already, and you could really be that source for them and be that sanctuary, or you guys could go through it together. And what a beautiful process. Like, I'm needing your help right now for the votes, that where we could work as a collective and as a community and work together through this. But hey guys, I already feel like I won. This competition has helped me get out of my comfort zone. I've been on here talking about what I'm passionate about. When I've been living this lifestyle for 7 years, but sometimes I just come into myself and I turn into a little bit of an introvert, and I don't want to share this stuff because it's not so accepting to some people. Some people, stag it down. Some people destroy it, and some people don't understand it. And that's truly why most of them, majority of them, do. They just cast negativity on it. And it's something that's very personal and precious to me. So it's like my little infant. It's like my little baby, and you guys have helped me get out of my comfort zone. So I feel like I already won, because to my surprise, there's actually everyone's been supporting me. I've been sharing with you what my lifestyle is, what my thoughts is, what my belief systems are, what I stand for, what my purpose is, what makes me motivated and feel empowered. And you guys have been supporting me, and it's so great to feel that support. Not that I need it, because, I always preach about not needing external validation, but it's something I always wanted to honestly share with you guys, but I didn't want to be outcasted from you all, and I wasn't. And it's such an illuminating feeling, and I feel loved. I feel supported that you guys all already have voted for me, and you guys share it on your walls and tell your friends to go vote and share for me. And how cool, how surreal would it be to see me, Marianne Lee, from little old Pueblo, Colorado, on the front cover nationwide on Inked magazine, right? I'm just a small town girl with a big mentality, and I chose to love myself. And in choosing to love yourself, you choose to refrain from things that are not for the greater good of yourself. I know everyone always thinks that self-love is like, what could I reiterate and implement more in my life? What do I need to add to my life? Yes, that's true. We usually do need to add more things. We usually need to do more practices of adding peace, more self-reflections, inner self-reflections, more being alone and in solitude, coming into a state of processing, accepting, and understanding, and thinking. And to think, we need to be alone. We truly do. We need to be alone, and be alone with self, and alone with thought, and alone with God, and all your spiritual army that you have behind you guys. There's a whole spiritual army behind you. Call upon them, call upon it. Source energy is there. It is there. It will support you, it will guide you. Surrender to it, open up to it, and allow it and believe. And it will guide you and show you the most miraculous, magical, awakening things. And once you see those things that were once hindering to you, maybe they hurt you, it was fear, it was trauma, it was scary, I felt dark and I felt alone. When it presents itself with the energy of being supportive behind it by that cosmic, supernatural, divine energy, you are able to eliminate your fear, and it no longer haunts or hinders you anymore, and you see the lesson behind it, and the energy becomes neutral now instead of negative. Actually, I would say it becomes from negative to positive. Honestly, you gain so much insight, you gain so much more acceptance, and you are becoming a student, a learner, helping you evolve consciously in the mind, physically, spiritually, emotionally. That's what we're here for, guys. We are here to learn, and we are here to love, and we are here, in order to love, you got to evolve. That's why both of those words have the same letters in it and almost spelled what evolve is spelled backwards of love. So peace, love, and light to you guys. I already feel like I won. I will be on here more sharing my passion, my purpose. Please go subscribe and hit subscribe to this YouTube channel. You guys are going to see a lot more videos on what I believe in, my purpose, my mission, my everything, and you guys are going to be astounded. And I've been working on my book, hopefully get that done here January or February, and that'll be out, and I am going to get it published. So thank you guys for believing in me and supporting me. Remember to, out of everything in the world there is to believe in, number one, it all starts with you. Believe in self. You can conquer anything. You are strong, powerful, beautiful, and determined. Please go vote, and if you can, buy those music shares. Peace, love, and healing light.